Welcome to your weighted workout. As you can see, you need a few different weight options for today. I suggest a light, a medium, and a heavy set of weights that you can kind of cycle through for all of today's exercises. I will guide you on grabbing light, medium, or heavy, but obviously this is your workout, so I want you to do what feels best for you. If you need to pause this video and grab all of your dumbbells, feel free to do that. If you have one set of dumbbells that are the adjustable dumbbells, that is perfectly fine. You can either just stick with one weight or adjust them as we go. Don't hesitate ever pausing this video because again, you can jump in when you are ready. I'm gonna have you get started doing some arm openers before we even grab that dumbbell. So just tap that foot side to side, bring those arms out to the side, nice strong presses out to the side as we start to warm up those shoulders, warm up your core, and get everything ready for today's workout. It is a hot one here, so I do have my fans running in the background. If you are noticing that you hear those fans, you can always leave me a comment and I will make sure that they're not on for any videos. I honestly think if I don't have them on, I might pass out because it's about 78 degrees in this place today. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. I want you to start with your lightest dumbbells first. We're going to go into a lateral raise. Pull that belly button in nice and strong. You are bringing those arms directly out to the side and back down. Out to the side, back down. Keep your core engaged the entire time. We are going to hit every inch of our upper body today. Every single muscle that you can think of will be part of today's workout. 4 more. 3, you got this. 2, and 1. Beautiful. Set those dumbbells down. No weights are needed for the next one. I want you to come down into a hinge position. So shoot your hips backwards, pull that belly button in, bring those palms in front of the body, roll your shoulders down and back. Thumbs are facing up towards the ceiling. You're going to bring those arms into a Y raise. You're starting to activate through your traps, so your back muscle. Keep your core pulled in the entire time. Y raise and down. Y raise and down. We're really targeting those lower and medial traps. That's that V that you sometimes see in your back between your shoulder blades. Connects up into your neck and then all the way down your back. Kind of looks like a diamond shape of a muscle. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Grab either your light or your medium dumbbells. We're going to hit your shoulders for some alternating shoulder press. You know yourself the best, so I want you to grab a weight that you are going to feel comfortable with. You're going to bring those weights up. They're starting right about your chin. If you need to bring them down a little bit right at your clavicle, that is fine too. Keep your core engaged the entire time by pulling your belly button back and in. Keep those elbows tucked in as well. You're going to rotate as you press up. You are alternating, so one side at a time. We're going to work the core. We're going to work the shoulders as we do these. Great job. Focus on keeping that core strong. Focus on keeping that elbow tucked down every time you go into a press. Beautiful work. 5, 4, 3. Amazing. 2. 1 more. 1 and 1. Keep that same dumbbell. Take this into bicep curls. Glue your elbows to your rib cage as you curl up and down. Up and down. Full range of motion. What I don't want to see here is that you're curling up and you're pulling your elbows back. Really isolate that bicep. Keep everything nice and strong and controlled. Full range of motion. Beautiful form on these. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Swap out for 1, 1, of your heavier dumbbells. We're going to isolate each side. So we're doing an isolateral movement here. You're going to go into a bent over row. Okay, so you're using one dumbbell. You're going to come back down into that hinge position. That weight is more so in front of the body. Opposite arm is out to the side, belly button is plugged in. You're pulling that dumbbell to your hip and back down. When you pull, think about your back muscles, lifting that dumbbell back. Try not to have your bicep pull it. That is an assisting muscle here. You really want your back to pull everything backwards. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Switch the dumbbell over to the other hand. Hinge it back again. Belly button is pulled tight. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Stand it up. Set that dumbbell down. Come to the back of your mat. You're going to take it out for 5 walk-out planks. Start in that standing position. Bring those arms overhead. One vertebrae at a time. Walk it out. Hit that beautiful plank. Bend the knees. Slowly walk it back. And reach up. We're getting ready to do some chest press, but I want to warm up your chest first. We've already warmed up those shoulders. So now we're getting your core and your chest nice and warm. You have 2 more. Reach it up. On this next one, instead of standing all the way back up, hit that plank, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knees down. Nice job. I want you to flip it onto your back. We're going into your chest press. Grab either your medium or your heavy dumbbells here. If you are a beginner, I want you to keep your feet on the ground, okay? That way you have true stability doing your chest press. If you are more intermediate or advanced, I want you to bring those legs 90 degrees. That's going to get your core involved a little bit more. Those weights are starting on that 45-degree angle, so your elbows are tucked down a little bit. They're not straight out to your side. Pull that belly button in. You're going to press that dumbbell up towards the ceiling on your exhale. As you inhale, bring those dumbbells back down to the ground. Make sure if your legs are up, your knees are staying over your trochanter. You're not pulling your belly button or your knees in towards your belly button because you want to activate through your core. Beautiful job. Keep it going here. 6, 5, 4, 3, you got it, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Set your feet down. Drop 1 dumbbell off to the side. Feel free to grab either 1 medium or 1 heavy. We're going to hit your back muscles by going into a dumbbell pullover. Make sure that you have a little bit of space behind you to extend those arms back. Hips are staying on the ground the entire time. Hands, 1 end on each of that dumbbell. Pull your belly button in. Keep those arms nice and straight. Bring the dumbbell behind you. Big squeeze. Pull it back over your chest. Behind you. Big squeeze. Pull it over. The entire time, focus on keeping that belly button nice and strong. Focus on keeping those arms as straight as you can. Good work. This one is all about control. So you want to make sure that you have enough shoulder stability and control to get that dumbbell behind the head and strongly pull it over. 3 more. Great job. 2 and 1. Beautiful. Feel free to set that dumbbell off to the side. Come into a kneeling position and swap it out for those lighter dumbbells. We're going to go into a kneeling front raise. Core is tight. Belly button is zipped up. Because you are kneeling, we're going to alternate which one we are lifting up forward. Try not to shift your hips. Bring that weight even with your shoulders and back down. Again, you are alternating sides here. Core is nice and strong. 5 more each side. Good work. 3, 2, 1 more. Beautiful. You can keep your lightest dumbbell or you can swap out to your medium dumbbell. Staying in that kneeling position, you're going into hammer curls. Roll your shoulders down and back. Weights up to your shoulders and back down. This time your palms are facing into the midline of your body. Squeeze your core in nice and strong. That's going to help stabilize you. You're already halfway. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Take it back down onto your back. Keep that medium dumbbell in hand. You're going to roll it all the way back. This time palms are facing one another. Arms are starting straight above your chest. Knees are bent and your belly button is pulled in, pulling that low back down towards the ground. Soft bend in your elbows. You're going to pull those dumbbells out to the side and tuck back in. Out to the side, tuck back in. We're hitting that chest fly. You're doing amazing. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Those weights can go off to the side. You are taking yourself back up to a standing position. You're going to swap out for your lighter dumbbells. You are going into a rear delt fly, but a little differently than how you normally do rear delt flies. So let me show you without dumbbells first. In a standing position, you're going to take it back into that hinge. So your hips are shooting backwards. This time your palms are going to be facing towards you, okay? So you're leading with your pinkies. And instead of bending your elbows, I want you to have straight arms as you push back. That's really going to isolate your rear delt. So keep your core nice and strong. Lightest dumbbell on these, because these are going to feel pretty heavy. Belly button in, hinge it forward, pinkies to the ceiling. We have 10. Arms stay straight. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Use your back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Swap it out. This time you're going back to your heaviest dumbbells. We are doing switch grip rows. So you're going to take it back into that hinge position. Take a second if you need to. If your heaviest dumbbell is not going to allow you to hinge forward properly and you're going to lose your core engagement or it's going to stress your low back, go to your medium dumbbell. But again, watch me before we do weights on this one. You're hinging it. Your first one, palms are going to face towards you. You're pulling. Then you're going to rotate those palms up towards the ceiling. You're pulling in again. So palms will be down and palms will be up. For these, we are doing 6, but each rep has both an up and a down, okay? So keep your core nice and strong. Heaviest dumbbells if you can do it. If not, grab your mediums. Go back into that hinge. Palms face towards you. Pull it in. Rotate up. Pull it again. 5 more. Down and up. Down and up. 3. Core is tight. Told you these get heavy. 2. 1 more each side. 1. 1. Excellent. Set those dumbbells off to the side. We're going to grab your medium ones again. This time you are doing cross body curls. So your palms are going to be forward. You're taking that dumbbell across the body. Keep your palms forward the entire time. 10. Alternating sides. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. You got it. 2. 1. and 1. We need to hit those triceps. So set one of those dumbbells down, keep one in hand, take it into a staggered stance, tuck your belly button under, tuck your glutes under, core is strong, elbows stay nice and close to your rib cage, bend at the elbow and extend that dumbbell up. Keep your core active the entire time. Keep your elbows squeezed in, no flaring them out to the side. We have triceps standing, we have triceps on the mat. You can do this. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set that dumbbell down. Take it all the way down onto the mat. I want a kneeling plank position. Fingertips are forward. Elbows are going to stay glued to your rib cage. I want toes down so that you have a little extra support. We're going to go into a tricep push-up. Now, biggest thing here is keeping your elbows close to your rib cage. We don't want them to flare out like we do for a normal push-up. So your shoulders are going to be in front of your fingertips. Keep your elbows squeezed in towards the body. We have 5 of these together. Ready? I know you're ready. All right, ready? Let's go. 5, 4, 3, you've got this. 2, 1 more. Beautiful. Shift it back into child's pose. We're going to work on your back a little bit more. Grab that medium dumbbell, just one of them. You are going into an offset bird dog row. So we're going to start with that dumbbell in your left hand. I want you to extend your right leg back behind you. Keep it high and in line with your body. Keep your belly button pulled in. Your right hand is going to be on the ground, wrist directly under your shoulder. Leg stays high. You're setting this dumbbell down in between each one. Pull to your hip, set it down, reset. Pull to your hip, set it down, reset. Keep that leg high. Keep your belly button pulled in. These are not fast. You really want to reset each time. 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Beautiful. Switch out that arm and leg. I'll turn around so that you can see me a little bit better. Core is nice and strong. Belly button is pulled in. Pull and down. Reset. 6 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. I want you to take this into a half kneeling position. We're still going to utilize that medium dumbbell. Make sure that you have a little bit of space to bring that foot in front of the body. We're going to do some wood chops. We're hitting your core, then we're hitting those shoulders. So tuck your pelvis under, zip up your core. If my left leg is in front, I know it's right because I'm mirroring you, but whether it's right or left, okay? If your left leg is in front, the weight's going to start by your right hip. If your right leg is in front, the weight's going to start by your left hip. I want you to tuck that back toe under for some stability. Grab each end of that dumbbell, bring it next to your hip, cross it over to the opposite shoulder. Core needs to stay tight to stabilize you from falling over. 8 more of these. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Swap out that foot. Tuck that pelvis under. Core is tight. Hip to shoulder. Hip to shoulder. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Set those weights down. Take your arm, reach it across the body. Give yourself a good stretch. Try to stretch with me. Try not to just stop this video right now. We did a lot today, so we want to make sure we're taking those muscles, we're giving them the recovery that they need. If you didn't switch your arm, switch it. Go back to your first arm, up overhead. Gently press onto that elbow to stretch out your tricep. Release, other side. Beautiful. Release both arms up overhead. Grab onto one elbow, one wrist. Pull that arm to the side. Back to center. Switch that grip, other side. Release those arms back behind you. Place your fingers together. Open up your chest. Get a good stretch here. If you need to stretch your back as well, feel free to fold it forward. You can release those hands and let yourself stretch here. This is a nice stretch for your low back specifically. I am so glad that you joined me for today's workout. Leave a comment, like this video if you enjoyed it. I will see you again tomorrow right here on the mat. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you again.